What's up, fam?
What's going on, guys? This is obviously a different setup
Yeah.
than you're used to.
We're here. We're drinking beer. We're here.
We're here, yep.
And we're gonna do a little something special for this in this episode.
This is still the Less Laggy tour.
This
is
still
going on until you leave.
Yep.
It'll once you get back, it'll be laggy again.
Well, I mean, my computer's lagging as we speak. So
okay, let's hurry up and get this shit over.
Yeah,
with.
let's get it over with. We're gonna spice it up today.
Yeah.
We could find the actual hottest chip in the world, but it's $70 per chip. And no thank you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
But we did find these by the same company, the Pocky Haunted Ghost Pepper. And since we've been reviewing food...
Yeah, and actually on the back, there's a little thing here that says not hot, kind of hot, hot, super hot, freaking hot. And that's where this is pointing to.
Yeah,
so,
right on the front, it says freaking hot. So
I'm not good with hot stuff.
Yeah, I am, but
Robbie
I'm so
can handle
nervous.
it, so I am fully expecting to hate my life.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what you do when you have a fan.
Yeah, exactly. So with that being said, let's get right into it, Jordan.
Are we eating the whole thing? Is this good enough?
I think so. That one looks pretty dusted. Yeah, good.
All right.
Ooh, it smells like a Dorito.
It does.
It does.
It's not going to be bad.
It's not going to be
For
bad
sure.
at all.
Let's
all
do
right,
this.
Cheers.
All right. Automatically.
Right out of the gate.
My fucking throat.
Oh my God. No, you're not supposed to talk. It's hot.
It's really fucking hot.
It's hot right out of the gate. And it's getting hotter. I did not think this was going to be as bad as it actually is.
Over. I swallowed it.
Oh no.
Who would do...
My eyes are
Who
watering.
would do this on purpose?
Only out of the right eye, though.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My hands are sweating.
And the thing is I can't taste any other flavor.
No.
It just hurts.
Ruined my weekend.
I ate a ghost pepper once, which was actually worse than this, but it's pretty damn fucking close. Like, this is... I'm not going to be able to meet Kristen and Jared tonight, 'cause I'm going to be blowing up their bathroom, so I'm sorry for that. In retrospect, guys.
Guys, stick around.
Yep, we got a great show for you.
Great show. First live show. Let's do this.
Gonna get Jordan to the ER, and we'll see you soon. Let's get it going.
Start the show.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two Fuggin Idiots.
All right, Elvis is joining us today.
Yeah.
At least until a squirrel farts a mile away.
Or if I make any sudden movements.
Yeah, you better just fucking stay chill, bro. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. I was going to do the welcome back, but I think I'll just be chill.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, everybody.
Obviously, Robbie is here.
I'm Robbie.
In Reno.
I'm here in Reno.
I'm Jordan. We made the trip, bro.
We did it. Barely.
I'm tired.
Uh-huh. Been a long couple days.
It felt like it was like, what, 28 hours?
Yeah, just about exactly, yeah.
It felt like
driving.
it was 1,000 hours.
It did, yeah. Granted, we did take 4 days. We wanted to not completely hate each other by the end of it.
That's true.
Which didn't work. I mean, for at least a second in there, but no.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a long, stressful drive.
The truck we have goes from 0 to 60 in 4.5 days.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever even made it to 60. We were close.
We had like a strong gust of wind. We almost got there.
Literally at one point, I think I looked down and we were going straight downhill with a wind at our back. We were going 72 miles an hour and I could have cried. I was like, we're going to make it to Reno.
But the worst thing about it is just like life. You go downhill just to go right back up again.
Yep.
So we were going 41 miles an hour.
Almost
every video that we're going to post from the Less Leggy tour is cars flying.
Yeah, exactly.
We weren't able to go fast.
Exactly. Which it worked, it was a 26-foot truck.
Yeah.
There were 53-foot trailer trucks going twice as fast as us, but that's not the point.
Nothing was damaged.
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe it.
I know.
Robbie hit a curb.
I knew you were going to bring it up.
So fucking hard.
I knew you were going to say it.
Okay, it wasn't even that hard. I mean, it's just difficult to take turns in that truck in this kind of environment.
So it was a small curb too, and it like...
All right. See ya.
See you later, Albie. I mean, we hit that curb
Yeah.
going like 6 miles an hour and almost broke Jordan's amplifier in half. That was about the only casualty, but well, there was a set of stackable shelves in there. I knew not to mess up. Okay.
Robbie was warned multiple times by multiple generations of folks.
Yeah, it was like, hey, don't break those. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do my best.
Rob.
And then the next person, yeah. And by the third person, I was like, let me guess, don't break these antique shelves. I get it, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I didn't, then or now.
Yeah, we didn't break anything.
We had a blast, kind of. I mean, it was long and it was stressful, but we tried to sprinkle in some fun things along the way.
Yeah, we did some reviews. Obviously, we put some out already.
That combo review's way better than I thought it was while we were recording it, dude. Straight up.
I think we said this is the dumbest thing of all time 38 times during the recording.
Yeah, at least 38.
But no, really poignant, and a lot of people have been like, thanks for doing the research.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Literally had a friend reach out and be like, thanks for doing it, so I didn't have to.
Yeah, that's nice.
She also said she likes blue cheese, so she's going to try the buffalo ones.
Oh, God. Ugh.
Friendship over.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Mm-mm.
That was disgusting. We drove through Nebraska at one point.
Yep.
Where, you know how, like, there's a little bit of cow shit on the way. You know, it's farm country.
Iowa, it's
totally
like
get it.
Here and there, you smell a little cow. Yeah.
We ran into a pocket of, like, maybe a half mile.
Yeah.
Of the smelliest. I don't even know if it was cows. It was super.
It might have been
terrible.
Decomposing bodies, dude.
Yeah.
Like, there must have been 750,000 cows in this pasture.
For real, there really was. Robbie and I were kind of grew up working at a farm. We totally understand it.
Absolutely.
We both wanted to barf our eyes out.
Yeah. I've never barfed so hard.
It was so the chemical that is in smelling salts.
Yeah.
They need to up their game to this cow shit
We got to send them to that specific pasture in Nebraska.
Yeah.
So should we go state by state and
Sure.
So Illinois we've been to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of turned into cornfields there at the end.
Yeah.
And that kind of just continued right over the border into Iowa.
Yep.
Iowa's nice. I mean,
yeah.
Nothing to really write home about personally.
We hit up the world's largest truck stop.
We did do that.
That was fun.
Walked around. We did record some of that, so you should be seeing it coming up soon.
Yeah, we got like 30 hours of recording that we need to like sift through, find the nuggets of funniness.
Exactly. So we'll out of those 30 hours probably have like 5 or 6 minutes of
I mean we'll stretch it out. I'll put in slow-mo, I'll double it up.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just make the same video 3 times in a row.
Just one with like subtitles.
Yeah.
One in Spanish.
Yep. Claro KC. Iowa was fine, and then we got into Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Which started to like look a little more beautiful in like the last 5%.
Yeah.
Besides that, was pretty flat
and smelly
and very smelly.
Yeah.
Super stinky.
The last time we took that trip, it was in the winter.
Yeah.
So none of the poop is like that pungent.
Sure.
This was in the middle of August where it's at its most pungentness. Oh, yeah.
It's been just like stacking all summer, getting hot, heating it up. For example, I like to poop outside. So in the winter time, exactly. I just scrape out a little area and then I just have all of my defecations in that same spot. But once summer rolls around, you got to take care of that quick. You got to bury it.
Yeah, I mean, or at least like shovel it in your neighbor's yard.
Yeah.
One of the two.
You know what I meant when I said bury it. So.
Nebraska was great.
Was solid, yeah. But then like let's get into the real juice. Like this was both the most beautiful and most terrifying part of the trip. Because whoever, like Mr. Seymour, Wyoming, whoever founded the state of Wyoming, was like, you know what, Nebraska? You're going to stop here.
Yeah.
And we're going to take the rest of the beautiful land here in America. Everything west of here.
For sure.
Because, the last like 10 minutes of Nebraska was very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were in Wyoming. So.
And all of Wyoming was nice.
Yeah. Was that where we stumbled into that horror movie, or was that Utah?
I think that was like just before Utah.
Yeah, in Wyoming.
Yeah.
Like a weird barn and just like 3 or 4 trailers. I don't even call it a trailer park.
Yeah. It was like a trailer.
Jungle gym or something.
Yeah. No, it was a little creepy. You know,
Yeah.
we were hungry, looking to stop, eat some lunch. And we pull in there to get some gas, which, by the way, that same truck that we mentioned before, I don't know, ate about $3,000 worth of gas.
Yeah, bankrupted Jordan.
Yeah, I'm going to have to sell my sperm after this to keep up with the Mike buying endeavors.
You do have a lot of sperm.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
you
I
just
definitely have a lot more now from that trip. It's just backing up.
Just 4 days of being stuck in a room with you, you know what I mean? Yeah, he comes buckets. So anyway, so we got the hell out of there. We're like, is that a diner in the back? I like peeked my head around the corner, and there's like a 750-pound woman
engulfing a rascal scooter. Really.
Yeah, it was just like
she was sitting on it, but you could barely see it.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they made like one of those skirts that goes around the bottoms of beds for this wheelchair, but it was just her.
Yeah.
It was just her, is what it was.
Just her testing the limits of the rascal scooter.
I wish I would have seen the brand on it so that way we could tell people.
We could do a review on that.
Yeah, 10 out of 10 is what it is.
10 out of 10.
Support beams is what that would get. But we were like, is that a diner back there? There was no customers, no lights on, basically.
I was the one who actually saw it.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, dude, I think there's like ketchup on that table. I'm sure that's some sort of restaurant or something.
And
yeah,
the guy working the counter was like, yeah, it's open. You should go eat there. Please. And we were like, okay.
No.
Yeah. We're like, yeah, we're going to go grab something from the truck.
Yeah.
And then
drive fast as possible. So really like 21 miles an hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Out of that gravel driveway.
It took us 13 minutes to get back to the road. But,
yeah.
Oh man. But it was crazy. It was fun.
And then we got to Utah.
Yeah.
And it was rainy and stupid. It was really beautiful. Utah is really, really cool looking.
Jordan here was like, bro, when we get to Utah, you're going to see the most beautiful landscape of your life.
Because in my experience, we went over like this slight hill. And it was, I don't even know what those mountains are. The Utah Jazz Mountains. We go over this thing and it's just the entire sky is mountains.
Yeah.
Literally took my breath away. And this time, what did you see, Rob?
Just a wall of either fog or smoke or both.
Just nothing is what he saw.
Jordan was like, you better tie down your D because you're about to get a boner from these mountains.
I was talking a lot of shit about how much cool shit you were going to see. Some stuff you got to see.
I did, yeah.
Other things, though, I was like, I swear it was as cool as I said it was.
Yeah.
Come back in January when it's cool looking.
The salt flats were still pretty cool, even though it was foggy, but it definitely, like, on a sunny day with the mountain would have been a little bit better. But
yeah,
I wish you would have planned ahead so that way we could have driven through on a beautiful day.
Yeah, I wish we would have planned this like a couple months ago when it wasn't California on fire.
Yeah.
That's ruining everything right now. But when we got into Nevada, it was actually nice.
Beautiful, yeah.
It was like kind of clear sky right now. It's not bad. It's not as clear as it could be, but it's definitely not as smoky as it was.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool. And Nevada's got its own like crazy shit.
There's wildfires like 15 yards away from your house, I think. Like, it's right on the other side of a mountain range.
But I mean, I'm just saying like beautifulness. It's there's huge mountains.
Huge and just like interesting rocks and
yeah,
like porous mountainsides. I don't know. It's really pretty.
Basically anything you see in Red Dead Redemption, you see like on the way out here.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes. I got to be honest, I was really digging Utah. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, I was like, this is awesome.
Oh God.
But then everywhere we went
in Salt Lake
City and like our surrounding areas, everyone was just weird AF. They were so weird.
Robbie and I ate at a like Ramada Inn bar.
Yeah, should we say it? I mean, we're
I don't know
going
where,
back,
like,
right?
what actually was it?
Amelia's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, I don't know what it was attached to, though.
Oh, I think it was a Ramada.
Okay.
Or a Rat. No, not even. Radisson is a little
Radisson?
too nice
Yeah.
to be serving up.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we're hungry. We're on the road. We're thinking, you know what? Let's try something different. I think, you know what? We just had a burger last night. I don't want to get another burger.
Yep.
So I'm looking at this chicken pot pie and the menu. First of all, the menu was like nicely put together.
Yeah, and with 1,000 options.
Yeah, like well worded. The font was
Yep.
like even made me hungry.
Crisp.
Somehow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I
Agreed.
order a chicken pot pie. And as I order that, our waiter, who was like the bartender,
Yeah.
Marty,
Is that his name?
I'm pretty sure. He was like, "Oh my god, it's the best pot pie in the whole world." That's the worst impression.
No, that's
of
pretty
Marty.
close. I think it was.
And so I'm thinking, wow, I made a great decision.
Yeah.
Marty's a fan. And then Rob.
Oh, and I was like, well, if the pot pie's good, it's not easy to make a good pot pie.
Yeah.
I bet the chicken parmesan is at least serviceable. Got some nachos, got some other things. You good?
Yeah, I'm picking up a lot of you.
Oh.
I mean, maybe that's not a big deal. Could you just go back to Illinois?
Yeah, I'm
please?
leaving, dude. I'm out of here. Honestly, you hate me. Albus loves me and hates me at the same time. Yeah. Fine, I'm not going to look at you the rest of the podcast, Jordan. So,
yeah, it's actually
Jordan.
nicer, so.
I'm talking to you, dude.
Anyway, so you order...
I get the chicky parm, the chicky parm, my guy Tom Haverford. We get some nachos, and we're not.
We ordered
complainers.
nachos as an
Yeah.
appetizer.
As an app beforehand too, didn't
Way
we?
before.
Yeah. And well, I don't know. Maybe the microwaves in Salt Lake City work a little slower. Because I mean the nachos were okay.
All of it came out at the same time.
All of it was the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. So that
Which-
was already kind of like...
If that was the only thing, then I would have been like, okay, sweet. If the food, anyway. So, Jordan gets a bite of his pot pie.
Yep. Salty dough is like undercooked and burnt at the same time. Really, like, what did I say? My dogs would love it.
Yeah.
Like, for sure. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. It wasn't that great either.
Well, the good news is that the salt burnt off half your taste buds in the first bite, so the rest of it was pretty decent, you know?
It just didn't warrant his reaction.
Yeah.
His reaction was bullshit.
It sounds to me like they don't have good food in
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yeah.
And my chicken parmesan was literally, and I know this for a fact because I have these on deck at home, but it was like the frozen Purdue chicken patties with a little bit of mozzarella cheese melted on top over some Chef Boyardee spaghetti, which I was hungry.
It was food.
Yeah, I'm trying really hard to be positive
It
about
was food. It wasn't great.
It was bad. It was really bad. I never complain about this stuff. It was horrible. But we should have known.
Yeah. We're in Utah.
Yeah. When John Stockton was the last time Utah was even relevant, right?
Karl Malone did not sanction
No.
that fucking pot pie.
The freaking mailman did not.
He did not deliver that day for
absolutely not.
sure.
But but our server walked up. We were like, "Oh, here's your book. We didn't want to accidentally steal your tip." And he's like, "I'd be surprised if they even tipped. They were assholes." We're like, "I'm sorry to hear that."
That
man.
was before we like got in to like sit down.
Yeah.
We just sitting down. But then as we were eating, we were like, maybe they weren't assholes.
Yeah.
They were just mad because the food is bad.
He was like, "Yeah, they asked me if they could move tables." Like that's the whole basis.
They wanted silverware.
Yeah, fuck those guys, right? We were like, okay, cool. But you know, after that, we went back to our hotel.
Mm-hmm. Edited.
Fell a
Fell
bit
asleep.
Yeah. And then got the fuck out of there, dude.
Yeah. But then, we got here yesterday.
Yeah, we're in.
Around, I don't know, 5 o'clock or so.
Well, yeah. Unloaded the truck.
Mm-hmm.
Got some din. Ran into a few crazy people.
Yeah, so this is like our first actual recording of a podcast since we started the trip. So this trip is way more busy than I
Yeah.
thought we were gonna be.
I thought we were going to record like 11 podcasts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Exactly. Yep, which was nice. We were tired and cranky, and it really was stressful trying to, because there was people right on. They'll see, because I'm working on the scramble video right now. But there's people right on our ass, and then by the end of it, literally, I just like had it. When Jordan was like, "Hey, you have to shoot that golf ball out of your butthole," and I'm like, how dare you change the rules right in front of me? We were just like, no, I don't know. Yeah, sure. Wait, can we not? We've been friends for a long time. My question is, why is it harder to record a podcast in person than it is online?
A fucking nightmare.
I'm leaving tonight to go back to. So yeah. So Jordan and I have been friends for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Probably had maybe 10 arguments our whole lives.
Dude, maybe. I can think of 2 besides this one off the top of my head.
Because we're both like level-headed, normal people with each other. Like, I'm a lunatic to Steph.
Sure.
But with me and you,
yeah.
It's like, yeah, whatever.
Exactly.
No worries. I see your point.
Well, because like if you and Steph got into a fist fight, let's be honest,
I would pummel her to the ground.
You'd destroy her. You know, me, I don't want to say I'd win because, well, we won't get into the actual golf right now. But
yeah.
I don't want to speak too soon anymore, ever again. That's all. I'll leave it at that. You guys can see later. But our fights, we got in a fight over NBA Jam, right?
It was Dreamcast, but yeah, one of those,
whatever that was.
Yeah.
You know what? You pulled my hair, and now I'm bald, Jordan. So show him the muscles, I guess. The other one was because I didn't shovel my driveway in the morning.
Sure.
Before a battle of the bands.
Those 2 things were like 17 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
so long ago.
It's been a really long time since then.
So at this point, we've spent 2 full days together. I wasn't bothered by anything, really. But it was just a combination of like us rushing there, trying to find a place to park that motherfucking truck was so difficult.
This golf guy was like, Jordan was like, "Can we just park?"
Yeah, it was like along the tree line, the fire hydrant, but we're like 20 feet away from it. And he was like, "There's no way you could park there.
That's towable." Did
he
say?
It was like, okay, that's why I'm asking. I didn't say we fucking called it a night.
All right, Hawaiian shirt guy, chill a little bit.
So, like, the stress of just getting there on time, but the excitement of wanting to play.
Yeah.
And
if we would have just
getting rushed by those people behind us, getting stopped by the people in front of us.
Yeah.
The whole fucking thing was a disaster.
Exactly.
Having to fucking record every shot was way more work than at least I anticipated.
Yeah.
You'd kind of done like a
quick one. Yeah, I recorded like 3 holes, but it was way easier than this was.
Yeah.
You know? But there was also no one on that golf course. But anyways, what it boils down to is that I am right and Jordan's wrong. I don't even remember what the argument was about.
We just, we had a point where it wasn't fun anymore.
No, yeah.
It was starting to become frustrating.
We needed to eat.
Yes, exactly.
Literally, dude.
We had way too many candles burning.
Yeah, exactly.
At that point. And really, I just wanted a sloppy Joe at that point.
I'm pretty sure 2 guys skipped a hole because we were sitting at the green or
Literally.
at the tee box of the next one, like, are you yelling at each other?
We weren't like yelling.
No.
But definitely not happily talking.
I was like, I don't even want to talk to you right now, Jordan. I don't even want to talk to you.
So I think like maybe the last putt or 2, we don't even fucking say a word to each other.
No, I cannot wait to get there.
We're like, you know what? I hope you fucking fall asleep and never wake back up.
Yeah.
But I still have to finish this putt. So
Literally.
if you could set up the tripod, that'd be great.
I didn't want to not have the footage in case in case the podcast wasn't canceled afterwards, It's like, I'm just going to fly back from Nebraska.
So what did we play? We played six-hole scramble, 6-hole competition.
Yep.
We were gonna do another 6-hole.
Yeah, like match play or something.
But
and
we just had hit a wall at that point. Like, can we just be friends again and not fucking care about this fucking video?
I love you, man. Love you, brother.
It was so hard. After like what 15 holes, we were like, let's call it a day.
Yeah.
I'm fucking tired.
We were so tired and
It's
hungry.
not worth it at this point. I mean, I did play one of the best rounds of my life.
You did play really well, and I would like to say I played bad, but I probably played normal. So
yeah.
But we'll that'll come out at some point.
Yeah.
You can probably. It's not like we're being great at being sneaky at who won here, but I have pierced nipples. So, but anyway, after that, I mean, what a trip.
Yeah.
After that, was it that night? No, the night before, we got a new Instagram follower.
Yep. We went to
Hooters.
And our lovely waitress,
Natalie, if you're listening.
Yeah, we gave her a business card, and then it was weird giving
quick.
business cards to people.
It was, yeah.
Because it was like, please like us.
Yeah.
But also, please don't judge us for
don't think we're weird.
The goofiness for what you're about to see, if you happen to see it.
She was probably like, oh, this fucking guy left me his number. And she was like, 2 fucking idiots. What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, we got a new follower there. We gave one to the guy at the golf course.
Yeah, we did end up talking to a few people. But that was also another thing that we didn't anticipate being completely weird. Like, so uncomfortably weird.
Well,
I thought we'd be fine. I thought we'd just
yeah.
roll in and fucking slap our dicks on the table.
Exactly.
Like, blam. 2 fucking idiots.
Well,
but it was really uncomfortable.
It was hard because the first truck stop we stopped at was the world's largest, and there was plenty of people to ask, right?
Yeah.
But we were just kind of getting into the flow, so we're like, well, the next one, right? We'll grab someone.
Yeah.
And then it was like in the middle of Bumblefuck, and there was one person in there, and they were not excited to see us.
Yeah,
so
it was just, we didn't get the right vibe from anyone, really.
Yeah. There was
like maybe 2 people.
2 people maybe, but there was one morning where we were at a gas station, and Jordan was like, hey, Herbertina, what was her name?
I think it was Brenda.
Hey, Brenda, do you like podcasts? She's like, well...
I thought for sure she'd be like, never heard of them.
Never.
And we'd be like, wha-bam! Here's where you need to be, Brenda. But yeah, she
was like, well, Rodney Atkins and Bon Qui do this God podcast once a week. I found out about it on K-Love. I love it. And we were like, we'll keep it to ourselves.
We were like, congrats, Brenda, on your find.
Yes, she would not have enjoyed us. Yeah,
No.
She would have gotten a shutdown or something.
We talked to a few people on the golf course, but again, it was just insanely weird.
Yeah. It was way busier than we thought, man. It was our first one. I'll never take another road trip, if I'm being honest.
Honestly, we've talked about possibly moving back at some point. The thought of taking that truck and doing that again in the opposite direction, I don't think so.
Love you, bro, but
it's so difficult for me to even comprehend what that would mean.
Well, because we would need like 2 of them, right?
We would need a shitload.
Get
plus
rid of
the
all your
dogs,
stuff,
plus everything. Ugh.
Yeah. But we'll see. Just let's hopefully this podcast starts making millions, so you can just pay someone to do that.
Exactly. You know? This is episode 43, by the way.
Oh,
I didn't even fucking mention that. It's 25 minutes in. The Troy Polamalu episode.
Troy Polamalu. That's right, baby.
The best hair in the game.
Oh, yeah. To this, he still is in every Head and Shoulder commercial, right? Him and Pat Mahomes are like, or Patrick, excuse me.
Patrick Mahomes is like, hey, I love your hair.
He's like, yeah, my hair is awesome. Troy Polamalu is a cool boy.
I'm sure he does. He was awesome.
Probably got
Shaq would be proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that meme of like the one fist and the other fist grabbing each other, and it's like servers, sex workers, working for tips. It's like, it's like Hawaiian, black man, giant
Working
swinging
for
D. Yeah. But it's their D's.
Yeah. That's funny.
Obviously.
We're
about there?
Yeah, no. We're still going. We had to look this up. We had to figure out like what fucking episode we were even on.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, we thought we were going to record 11 episodes.
Exactly.
There was so much more work. Also, we brought almost all of our equipment with.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pain in the fucking ass to like unpack it and then repack it the next morning. It was really difficult.
Yeah.
We needed like a cameraman to come with us.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Next time. will work for food. We'll just pick up a homeless man outside of the Home Depot in Gurnee.
Yeah.
And hopefully, for a
Yeah,
place
he
to
has
sleep.
nowhere to be, so
Yeah,
we could just
If
bring him with.
We'll be like, hey, at the end of this trip, he'll be in Reno, Nevada. So are you cool with that? We're not gonna let him sleep in the hotel room with us, though, right?
No, he's
Like,
homeless. We don't
yeah.
want to like jar his like system.
Yeah, we'll just like lock him in the truck at night
Yeah.
with a bottle and maybe some chips.
No.
Come on, Jordan.
All right, Robbie wants to do this chip challenge.
And it's not even 100%. I don't want people to think that we're like trying to cut corners here, but the one chip challenge, each chip's like, what did you say it was?
It's like $70.
Like $70.
It's like if I want diarrhea that badly,
Yeah.
I'll just eat my wife's cooking. You know what I mean?
Heyo,
No.
Steph stinks.
No.
Here. Well, we did spend like $50 on combos and eat 2 of each flavor.
Pretty much,
so,
yeah.
We'll save it. Maybe we'll record it at the end and
All right, that's fine.
slap it in the beginning of the episode.
We could do
Where are we at?
I don't know.
This is all over the place because I feel like we just have so many things that have happened over the last week.
Yeah, we could do it right now.
All right.
It's time for our ongoing awesome one of a kind segment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say it live? I mean, you could say it live.
I don't even remember what I said. Are you ready for some mind-blowing facts?
There you go. I don't even have to put it in post. This
There you
is
go.
great. This is great.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I got one. It's not great.
All
or
right,
mind blowing.
Mine's decent because I've made a little like segment at the end of mine, kind of.
Okay, sounds good.
So you go
I'll
first.
go first.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's hear it.
In 1908, the tea bag was invented by accident.
1908?
Yeah. So they've been having tea for like bazillion
Yeah,
years.
it seems late for a tea bag.
Yeah, so apparently they used to just like put them in the water and like fucking mix it all around.
Yeah.
And that's why you read the tea leaves and all that bullshit. You know what I'm talking
Yeah, okay, I don't want to like jump on your fact here, but I heard something interesting about the Boston Tea Party.
Yeah.
Because it used to come in bricks, I think is
Oh, is that what it is?
way back in the day. It used to be like bricks of tea. And so each brick could last someone like a year or something
They
like
just
that.
break off a little piece?
Just a
or-
little piece and put it in the hot water.
Yeah, this dude, Thomas Sullivan, was going to like distribute like tea samples to people. And he put them in little silk bags.
Sure.
And because people were dumb, they didn't understand what they were. So they just began to like submerge it and then realized it was like all the tea but without the fucking
Just crumbs in your tea.
Yeah, without no pulp, basically. He didn't even understand it. He just got like a crazy he just got like a bunch of orders for his tea bags. And he was like, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. But obviously he put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
And that's how we have tea bags.
Wow.
And it's so cool that it went from that to now it's like an insult online. When you kill somebody, you can teabag them by putting your virtual nuts on their head.
Yeah. Which I think came from really putting your nuts on someone's head, but I don't know anything about that.
I don't subscribe to any like drink-based sex games. So
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
I'm good. But I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know.
Yeah, that is really cool.
I don't understand there's probably a million things that have happened by accident. They were like, oh, Twinkies were made because a guy like slipped and hit a button. Don't say Sawyer.
Pleasant surprise, we'll call it. Yeah, I agree. Equated to today's, like with inflation, I'm pretty sure the Boston Tea Party, we ruined like $3 million worth of tea. Like it was.
We just had the Sharks were loving it.
They
that
were
day.
amped. The caffeine. They were like, hey, oh my gosh,
That's
Boston
funny.
Tea Party.
But yeah, that was
That's
mine.
interesting. Yeah. It always seems to be on accident, right? Like the best things, microwaves, tea bags, whatever else that I'm not allowed to say. It catches you by surprise, and then that's your life, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure that guy was just like, I'm going to sell tea, whatever.
Yeah.
He probably didn't patent it, which sucks because fucking, I don't know, some other person probably did. Thomas Edison,
that
dick,
son of a bitch.
piece of shit.
Mother.
Tesla was drinking a tea bag and he was like, "Oh, I'll fucking steal that."
I'll see you next Tuesday. That's what you are, Thomas Tesla. What?
Tesla's a good guy.
Richard Tesla, first name? A weird name. Like Moderna Tesla or something like that, isn't it?
Nicola.
Nikolai, thank you.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
close.
I was
Moderna.
having a real brain fart right there.
I just kept talking until you
You
remembered
were just
what it
saying
was.
dumber names, and I was like, "Oh, you're messing me up even more at this
I
point."
didn't say Jordan Tesla, which would have been
Okay.
the dumbest name.
All right,
So
what do you got?
all right, so I'm gonna start with a question.
Yeah.
Okay. If you had to guess what the world's largest desert, if you had to just put a guess out there, what would you think? What would your guess be?
Considering I don't know the name of any desert, I'm
Yes.
gonna say the sandy one.
The sandy one.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking Sahara, which I think
I knew
is
that
what
one
you're.
for sure. Yeah.
That's what you were thinking.
Yep. And it's
Um,
full of sand.
And although that pops in at a whopping 3.5 million square miles, it is not the large.
That's so many miles.
Disgusting. I'm going to put it into perspective here in a few minutes
Uh-huh.
too. It is not technically the largest desert. The largest desert in the world.
I feel like a mama joke is coming up right now.
Yo mama's is so dry. It's a bigger desert than the Sahara. No. It is the Antarctic polar desert.
Okay, get the fuck out of here. What kind of cold sand? No one even.
There is no sand, George.
Then what is a desert then?
A desert is any place that gets less than 10 inches of precipitation per year. Which,
Yo mama.
yo mom, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't giving anybody 10 inches of nothing unless they're willing to run it back 3.5 times. So a desert is technically any place that gets less than 10 inches of precipitation per year, which the entire Antarctica qualifies.
Sure.
So Antarctica is technically a desert, and it comes in at a whopping 5.5 million square miles to Antarctica.
I feel like that fact will never get you more friends in your life.
No?
No, that's one of those ones when you're like, the Sahara is huge, but don't fucking bring it up around Robbie because he's gonna bring up the fucking Antarctic desert, the fucking stupid ass fucking fact.
And I know how big they are now too, so
Exactly.
you better watch
Yeah.
out. I'm like, hilarious. The Sarabi Desert? That's nothing compared to the Antarctic polar.
And then yeah, somebody's gonna be like, that's not a desert, and you'd be like,
Actually, any desert is when you don't get 10 precipitation inches.
Webster defines. That's how I'm going to start all of my speeches from now on. Webster defines deserts as any place that get 10 or less inches.
that's good.
I wish I would have had that when I was sobbing through my best man speech at your wedding. So
Just to say that and get it out there.
it's not even fair because Jeremy was like, "Yeah, man, you handle it."
Mm.
But it's because he knew what was about to happen because he was crying too.
Yeah,
Right, Jeremy?
I didn't see Robbie cry once this whole time. Although,
I did cry. You mean on this trip?
yeah,
We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
We listened to Hamilton towards the end there because we needed that final push to get us home.
yeah, we had like what 4 hours left.
Yeah.
I was like, come on,
This will
let's
be
go.
exactly.
One more like good soundtrack. Let's
Exactly.
do this.
And it got to the end, and everyone.
Spoiler alert: the end is fun and sad. At the
Yeah,
same
fun.
time.
It's a great show, but we get to the end, and it's not a secret that I'm a huge fucking baby, and I cry all the time. Like I am comfortable with that now, not back in the day, but. So we're like looking out the window, and I was telling Jordan, I think my body has adapted because my left eye welled up, but he could see that side, right? And my right eye was just like pouring tears down the side.
There's a part in the very last song of Hamilton that is such a sweet,
Yeah.
emotional thing. And what happens is somebody does something with an orphanage. And
Yeah.
it like ties all this shit together. And but like right before she actually says it, like the ensemble's like the orphanage.
Yeah, dude.
And I when I hear it, I get like goosebumps because it really is a cool moment.
Yeah.
And as I was driving, I was like, I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder.
People always look
I
at me.
wonder. Because I was like, it's a sad. This is a very emotional part of the show.
I was literally biting the inside of my cheek, crying out of one eye, I'm like,
But it wasn't like, what, 12 minutes later when you were like, I think my body's adapted. And
Yeah.
I was like, oh, really?
You were crying. See, I
It's
figured it
so
out.
funny.
well, because all my friends are dicks, you included.
Yeah.
And every time anything happens that could even possibly make a tear fall, they're like, "You crying over there?" I'm like,
No.
of course I'm crying, dude.
That's funny.
We've been in a truck for 4 days. I should have been crying 3 days ago.
Literally.
But anyways, let's get
The
to...
Nebraska farts were enough for
Yeah,
me to
dude.
literally...
Maybe that's why my left eye, I was like too close to the window. It like singed my tear duct
Yeah.
closed with the shit smell.
Sure,
but-
sure. All right, what's your segment?
All right, just a couple things. Okay, so for reference, the United States of America, contiguous Alaska and Hawaii included, is 3.797 million square miles. So a little bit more than the Sahara Desert by about 300,000.
Where is the Sahara again?
That seems like something that I maybe should have looked up. I think it's in Africa.
Sounds good to me.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna give you a couple different places, and you're gonna let me know which one you think is big,
Sure.
which continent.
This is going to go well because I know nothing.
Perfect.
Mm.
And you don't just mean about geography,
No.
just complete in
Nothing.
general.
Nothing in general.
Nothing at all.
I have no idea.
All right, so let's keep it close to home. What do you think's bigger, North America or South America?
I'm going to say South America.
Sorry.
Son of a bitch.
North
Brazil's huge, bro.
It is gigantic. But don't forget, America's hat, Canada's pretty big. So
You know, there's actually a fact I heard the other day. All of Canada, like 95% of the population lives like just outside of New York.
yeah,
All the other shit is just like caribou
it's
and fucking
exactly.
unused hockey blades. Like, I don't know. It's all it is, bro. It's crazy to me.
Well, because they skate cross country, and then just when their blades break, they throw them down. Yeah, I agree.
So North America's bigger than South America.
Yeah,
It's
9.54
awesome.
million versus 6.8 repeating.
I wasn't even close.
Yeah, this one surprised me actually. Russia's not a continent.
There's Asia. Russia's fucking humongous.
Yeah. I got Asia, but it wasn't Russia. Let's go through them real fast. North America,
South America, Africa,
Africa, Europe. Okay, I got it. Asia versus Africa.
Ugh. Asia.
Yeah, it's huge.
Asia's humongous.
It's gigantic, dude.
Asia, they just got like tired.
Yeah.
They were just like, fucking put them all in there, and I don't
Yeah.
give a shit. Make it 7.
Literally. They were like-
Everything's 10. We don't need 10. Fucking make 7. That's it.
Seriously, just finish it off. Asia was the last continent for sure.
Yeah.
It's like our road trip. They had all these plans for all these continents, and then they were like, I'm exhausted.
That looks like in America, but let's put a north.
Yeah.
And then we're like, south?
South?
And they were like real creative back then. And Asia
Yeah.
was just like, fuck it. I don't know. Russia. Put it in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ugh.
That's what I was going to say, Asia versus Russia, but Russia's in Asia. So, like, those are the weirdest looking Asians
I
I've
can't
ever
wait
seen.
for someone to actually know what they're talking about and listen to our stupid conversation right this second. Be like, Russia is not in Asia. some
Yeah.
major thing we're just not fucking putting 2 and 2 together.
We have never fact checked a single thing
Mm-mm.
on this podcast.
In fact,
and I'm proud of it.
I've fact checked things after the fact, but have done nothing to retroact
No.
what we've already said. So
Exactly.
really, I'm just letting misinformation go. Fake news is what we're spreading.
Well, we are media at this point,
Yeah.
so
We got 43 episodes.
part of the problem.
43 and a half
and
episodes.
a half. Okay.
Yeah.
Plus a pretty killer combos review, so check it out. So yeah, Asia 17.2 million, Africa 11.7.
17.2 million, so it's almost 3 times the size of South America.
Just hold on, yeah, just about
Wow.
7, 14, 2.5 times, yeah,
Wow.
twice as big as North America.
But who has all the movies and stuff?
True.
Us.
That is so true. Exactly.
Who has freedom?
Well,
Us.
not if they. Never mind. I'm not. You can't set me up to start talking politics, Jordan. Anyway,
Whose lives matter?
Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, all of them. And black ones. So, God, I'm so uncomfortable.
This is a disaster.
Please cut this out. Or don't. Oh, I'm sweating. So, last one. Europe versus Australia.
Europe versus Australia. I'm going to say Australia is bigger.
Wrong.
Damn it. It's so hard. It's not even close to each other.
It's hard.
You can't compare. These map makers are fucking drunk.
Because what's in Europe? Like, I don't even...
There's like Ireland,
Britain.
fucking Italy, Greece, all the other dumb bullshits that are like right next to it.
Wow.
Like
You
Croatia.
heard
I
that.
don't even know exactly where that is.
Yeah.
I actually, the other day, was talking to Stuke about Greece, and I looked it up on a map, and I was like, I didn't realize it was so close to Italy. And then I started getting like fascinated with like other things that are visible from the, like the little block I was looking at. I don't know. Italy does look like a boot, dude.
It does.
So crazy.
Like a fancy Italian leather
a fancy
boat, too.
pirate fucking wore that boot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think pirates were gay?
Yes.
Because, there weren't any girls around,
They
right?
were on a ship for a long time.
And they were scoundrels, so they must have been just fucking each other, right?
Probably not willingly.
Oh, the R word.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna.
Wow.
I actually just looked up a fact before this that I was gonna use, but I really it wasn't that great. The word quarantine comes from back in the day. It's like an old Italian word. It's like 40 giorni, which stands for 40 days. So when they got to like a fucking place, they were like, hey, you got a bunch of rats that have the plague on your fucking ship. You're staying in the fucking ship for 40 days. Like, that's a long fucking time.
Before they could come up to shore.
Yeah, so they wouldn't spread any sort of disease or anything. Which, to me, I was like, just sail somewhere else. You know?
Yeah.
Just go to where they don't see you. Just unload, or I don't know.
Like, just like sail to Utah where you don't have to wear a mask. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's interesting. That was my whole. Sorry that took 35 minutes, but
it's all right.
I liked geography as a kid, and then
I don't.
Not
I
anymore,
do now.
yeah.
Sort of.
Sure.
I do think it's interesting, like where borders are and like the shapes of the states are kind of interesting to me.
We did talk about that.
Yeah, like, dude, I have too many stupid interests that I don't even know I have until I watch a commercial and I'm like, where does Nabisco make their crackers? And then I just fucking can't do anything but look that shit up.
Yeah, hyperactivity, baby.
So
we were talking about that.
I think that's a good way to end it. Right
I think
there.
so.
This was episode 43.
Yeah, episode 43.
First live one.
Ever in person, yeah. We might do a golf video here in Reno. I'm not making any.
It might be too hard.
Promises. I'd rather just go play golf with you. As a
I'd
friend.
rather just go have fun than.
Yeah, hate each other.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, why'd you leave Reno early? Well, Jordan said I couldn't move the ball off the cart path to hit it, so I was pissed.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. This was fun.
This was a bitch to set up.
Yeah, we're in my bedroom right now. So
no, this is the girls' room.
No.
The girls' room. You know why it's called that?
Why?
Because when Jared and Kristen lived here, this is where their cats like lived.
Oh, really?
So whenever she talks about the house, which they obviously know the house, she'd be like, "So you do the podcast in the room that's facing the?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, the girls' room." And I was like, I kind of like calling it that.
I like it, yeah.
I do call it.
I heard you say it earlier, and I was like, "What does that mean?" I gotta be honest. Now that we're talking about it, I'm gonna meet Jared and Kristen tonight
in like an hour.
In an hour, dude, I might be sick. I think I might have to fake sick because I'm nervous,
it's
dude.
Happening, bro. We're gonna have some pizza and some laughs. So you better be fucking on.
Especially Kristen texted that they were gonna have their swingers event. What was it? Their swingers event.
Their swingers event at their timeshare.
At their timeshare. Oh, do you think she wrote that weeks ago? Been waiting for it.
No, dude, they're pretty witty. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
funny.
You better be on tonight.
I know.
Man. Like, they know what I bring to the table. Like, you're like this like fictional character to them. Like, they only see what I allow them to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they only see the best of you.
Oh no.
They don't know that like half of your jokes are just like lame.
Yeah, they're stupid, right? Thank God we did this podcast because I'm like warmed up now.
Yeah.
a little
You
bit.
feel a little bit better. We're gonna get a Red Bull in you.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
good
good
idea.
to go.
I think a Red Bull would be good. So.
Guys, send us an email.
Yeah.
To fuckingidiotspod@gmail. We've gotten a lot more like fan interaction.
We got 30,000 views on an
Dude.
Instagram reel, dude.
What the fuck? We were famous for like 5 minutes.
for a
that
second.
was crazy.
But we'll tell you about that on the next one. Stick around and come back for that, please, because cliffhangers work, right? Get people to come
yeah.
back. And then we'll tell you all about our momentary fame on Instagram. So, and my finger guns.
Yeah. We just got those fashions. Put them away. Put them away. All right.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Love you guys.
Bye, guys.
Peace.
Happy or sad, it's story time.